friends, my name is Kay, and this is my Cave of Possibilities. I have knitting to the left of me, cross stitch to the right. Here I am, stuck in the middle with you. It's a beautiful, sunny, but cold day, but we're doing good. Let's get on with it. Hi friends, welcome back to the cave. How are you doing? I hope you're having a beautiful, it's spring for me, so a beautiful spring day, rolling into fall for those in the southern hemisphere. Hope fall is treating you well. We are busy with all the spring things happening at work. We will be handling 7 high school graduations over the course of 2 days. It's for one school district over the course of 2 days for the next couple of days. So we will be busy little bees at work with people coming in and out and in and out and in and out and in and out of the arena all week, all 2 days worth. I get to miss half a day because I have it's not a cavity. It's a filling for an old cavity that is coming loose. So it needs to be replaced. So I get to go do that in one of the afternoons while everybody else is handling all the in and out, in and out, in and out for high school graduations. This is Princess. She's being kind of good right now. So we'll take that as a win. It's all cross-stitched today. I did work on my knitting, but as per usual, I left it in the other room and I'm not going to go get it right now. So, let's get started. Please leave the tripod alone. I have a couple finishes. The first thing that I am going to show you that I finished is the Summer Quaker from Primrose Cottage. And this is in a series of, there's 4 of them, a series of 4. And I have one more to do. I just have the autumn one left to do. But here is my finish for summer. I stitched this 2 strands of floss over 2 linen fibers. This is a 32 count linen in the name of Aqua Slushy. It is a fabric flare. And then the floss is grape fizzed from the Gentle Art. I forget if it's a Simply Shaker or a Shaker Threads. So there is how that turned out. Really enjoying it. Like I say, I just have the autumn one to do. And so maybe, I'll probably get after that somewhere while we're in the depths of summer. Get to work on autumn. The second thing I have finished is Make Today Count. And this was our retreat project from Stitch West in last fall of 2024. Do I have anything to hold against this? Yeah, this will work. And so here is my finish. I used everything that was provided in the kit. So the fabric, 32 count linen again. It is a hand-dyed by Stephanie fabric that is kitted in all DMC colors, and I just used them as called for. I got all of the back stitch done, and the last bit of primary stitching that I needed to do, I think, was all that was left when I showed this to you guys 2 weeks ago. I'm pleased as punch to have this one done. It came with all the finishing materials, a board to paint. Did it come with the paint? No, it did not come with the paint, but best friend Lisa bought the paint. She actually has my board. She was going to paint it. She was going to paint the board and hers at the same time since she got the paint, and then we sent the paint on to some of the others who were sitting at our table, so paint got shared all around. Anyway, that's done, ready for finishing. And unless Lisa takes it and finishes it how it was designed to be finished, I don't think I'd finish it. Otherwise, I would say it's beautiful, it's lovely, and be done with it. What you gonna do? All right, so since I had finished those 2, that meant I could start another couple of smalls. And so I have had this Shepherd's Bush Spring Trifles pattern I think it's been with me almost since when it was released. It was originally released in 2015, and I think I must have picked up a kit from them shortly thereafter, and the kit had everything in it. It had the fabric, it had the flosses, it has the buttons in it that you stitch on the little things, and it even has the beads and the ribbing to do the ruching around the finish. Let's put this on here. And so this is about a week's worth of work. This is the top one. It's supposed to say Buzz into Spring, but I don't think the color called for to do the back stitching for the Buzz into. You can probably see it, but it is almost, I mean, it's pretty close to the same color as the fabric. I think the fabric is a fancy blue from R&R Reproductions. It's 30 count. And then it is charted in a random, okay, maybe probably not random assortment, but in an assortment of, sampler threads and classic color works and Weeks Dye Works. So there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14. Wow, like 14 specialty threads, and since I bought the kit, I have them all. Although I'm not sure I had them all because, as you can see on the one side, there are some brown lines over here. Nope, over here. This finger, where there are some bee skeps to go in, and the house door is supposed to be yellow. That is called for queen bee, but I'm missing my queen bee. I don't know where it is. I'm pretty sure that the ladies at Shepherd's Bush put it in with the kit, but I had everything pulled out and I ironed my fabrics and had it all almost ready to go, laid out, kind of thinking about things, but for whatever reason, Queen Bee has disappeared. So I will need to order that so I can finish that one off. I think once I get that one done, my next one is going to be this pink one down here. Spring is in the air. Not sure if I'm going to do the green one with all the animals in around. It's cute, but not sure if I'm going to do it. So that is the second little thing that I have been working on. And let's take the last thing that I have been, not the last thing, but my other small that I started, there we go, is the berry basket from Primrose Cottage. This was originally released like a year ago in May or June, for their summer sip and stitch box. And then about a year later they released the chart, so I picked up the chart and I have been working on that. And here we go. You can see I've got not quite the first half done, definitely the first quarter for sure. And I'm working down here, filling in all the white for the basket. I know I haven't removed my hoops and I haven't bothered to unroll this. I use bobby pins to help keep it all nice and rolled up so I can handle it easier. I'm stitching this on a 32 count. This is Almost Rain from Dames of the Needle. It was one of the fabrics I showed you that I purchased last time I talked to you. And I initially thought that I was going to use the purpley oyster color from Fox and Rabbit, but when I was putting the things together, I wasn't sure about that one, and it just seemed like this Almost Rain was a better color for it. And I did have my doubts when I started because of the light blue coloring on the houses on the gray blue fabric. But I think now that I'm going and everything's filled in, I think it looks just fine and I'm pleased with it. So quite happy with the way that is turning out. Let's put my bobby pins back on the fabric so they're available when I go to roll it back up. And of course, the last thing that I have worked on in the past 2 weeks is Miss Lady of the Flag. I'm really coming along on her. I don't know, probably within the next month. I would think by July. I think by July we'll be able to start in on her, what is the word? Beads. The beads in the back stitch. So here she is. I had to move the frame up a little bit because I didn't have it quite high enough. It was about here. Didn't have it quite high enough to be able to fill in the top of the flag. And so that little opening that up there is all I have left for the top of the flag. And then of course the rest of her hand and the torch need to go in. I put in all of her, I did flowers. Yes, I did flowers and skin and dress one weekend, and that took, and her head. That took quite a while because there were lots of color changes. So you'd go for a few and then color change and go for a few and color change. And then the next weekend I did her hair and started working on the rest of the flag. So that's how that went. So I think she's turning out pretty good. I'll even show you the back so you can see that I have been dragging those little white stitches all over the place. And I do not even care. I decided to give her blue eyes. See those kind of blue eyes? I'm not sure what the chart called for. There was a lot of backstitch marking around it, and so I wasn't entirely sure. So I chose blue eyes. I have blue eyes. I'm a little concerned because you can kind of see the blue in her face. So I may pull the tails out and anchor the tails in her hair. When I did her eyes, I didn't have the hair done. So I may pull that out and do it again with anchoring the floss in her hair. Or I might just drag it all over the place so it has another extra layer of stuff that you can't really see through instead of trying to run it under so it doesn't catch very much. Anyway, so I think definitely by the end of June I should be done with the primary stitching and then be ready to start with beads and backstitch. Is that like Beats in Battlestar Galactica? Princess doesn't know. I didn't really watch a lot of The Office either, so I'm not sure I know. Yeah, so that is all that has been, it's kind of a lot of stuff that has been stitched on. I was asked how I stitch so fast, and I honestly don't know that I am a fast stitcher. I am stitching two-handed on Lady of the Flag. She goes in my Kay's Creation lap stand, and I have it set up over here at my desk. So I do two-handed stitching, and I actually stitch with my non-dominant hand, my left hand, on the other side of the fabric, which is interesting, but I'm slightly ambidextrous. I do most of my writing and stuff with my right hand, but left hand, I snowboard like I am left-handed. I play pool and golf and what is the other thing? Oh, ping pong, you know, casual sports. I always end up more left-handed than anything else. It's neither here nor there. Oh, why am I such a fast stitcher? When I stitch, I focus. I don't spend a lot of time futzing through Facebook or Instagram or watching shorts on TikTok or Facebook again or YouTube. When I'm stitching, I'm stitching. So I'm not wasting a lot of time futzing around doing a little bit of this and that, playing games on my phone. And when I'm sitting here with the smalls, I'm definitely a poke and stab stitcher. I hold these small little spring tension hoops. My left hand, go at it with my right hand. I like to lean up against this side of the chair. You're so good today, and the camera's not even that far. Let's see if we can get a little more cat action. There she is. That's a really bad we all know you're the star. It's a really bad angle for me, though. Anyway, so back and forth like that. Dedicated, focused. I thought about maybe filming how fast I really go, and it's not that fast. It's just that that's what I do when I am stitching. What else are we doing? Not much else. As I said earlier, we have high school graduations coming through. I'm planning on doing, well, probably, maybe not. In 2 weeks, yeah, I probably could finish up Berry Basket. In 2 weeks, I probably could finish up the Shepherd's Bush little spring trifle there. That's no problem. And then start the next one. The next, I haven't decided what my next primrose would be. Oh, coming up soon, I'm thinking on what I want to do for my next pansy project. I usually do a couple smalls in between my pansies. So it's about time to rummage through the stash. Maybe I'll show you guys a couple choices and let you guys vote on which one you think I should start. And I'm going to start the one that I want to start regardless of what you say, but you know, that might be fun. Is that everything? Is that everything? Yeah, it's just a short one for us today. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope the bright sunshine is lifting your spirits. Kindness costs you nothing. Hate never changed anybody's minds. Hugs and stitches, everyone. Bye.